About 150 years ago, a man named Gregor Mendel, who was actually a monk, raised about 29,000 pea plants in his garden. You know peas, right? So he raised so many of them, not in one go, but over a period of 7 to 8 years. Why was he so obsessed with peas? Well, turns out he was trying to find out how traits get inherited from parents to children. For example, what I mean is, let me get rid of this photo. Suppose, let's say my mom has blue eyes and say my dad has brown eyes. Now the question is, what color eyes would I get? What would be the color of my eyes? Would it be blue from my mom? Or would it be brown from my dad? Or would it be a kind of a mix between brown and blue? So it's kind of like a brownish blue eye. Similarly, what about my hair? Would I get straight hair from my mom? Or would I get curly hair from my dad? Or again, would it be some kind of a mix? Like, straightly, curvy, wavy hair. So you see, Mendel wanted to know exactly how traits gets passed on from the parents to the children. And so for that, he said, let's do experiments. Now, of course, you can't experiment on humans. That's unethical. And this is why Mendel first started with mice. He thought he will take mice with different characters and make them mate, look at their offsprings, and see if some pattern is there. But that didn't work out. Then he did the same thing with honeybees. That didn't work out as well. The problem is you can't control when animals mate, right? You can't do that. And so this is when eventually Mendel turned towards garden peas. He found the peas were perfect for his experiment. But why peas exactly? Well, let me just write down the reason. This is important, right? This is the main agenda of this video. Why did he take peas? So one of the first important reason why he chose peas because it's a plant. You can control when plants mate. All you have to do is take pollen grains from one plant and put it to another, right? So he literally, the mating was literally in his hands. So he could control mating or fertilization. He could control that. So that was great. Another important reason for choosing peas especially is it turns out peas have a very short life cycle. So they have short life cycle. Peas take only about 3 months to grow to their full height. So because of the short time, you can grow a lot of pea plants, and that means you can do a lot of experiments, so a lot of data. In contrast, an apple tree takes about 10 years to grow to its full length. So apple tree would be the worst candidate if you want to do a lot of experiments. But if you're really wondering